Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, and today, this is a good one, chicken and mushroom scallopini. Alright, let's just get into it. What we want is about 150 grams of mushrooms. Use the mushroom of your choice. These are just normal white cat mushrooms. You could use Swiss brown, you could use shiitake if you wish, or portobello. And all I do is cut them in half and then slice them up nice and fine, just like this. And you don't need to see me cutting up a bunch of mushrooms. Very, very simple to do. Alright. And once they're all cut, what I prefer to do, sit them aside into a bowl. Now, what I've got here are proper shallots. Now, what I'm doing is I'm just going to cut them into little rings like this. And we want a very, very fine chop or dice on these. So I cut them into rings and set them all aside, just like I'm doing here. And then what I'm going to do, put them all together and just run my knife through them so they end up nice and fine. And once again, I'm going to set these aside into another little bowl. And that's just going to make things a little bit easier later on in this recipe. Okay, I have 3 chicken breasts. And what I'm going to do is get my filleting knife. I'm going to place my hand on top of the breast and I'm going to cut through at about the halfway point. And I'm just going to dissect that breast so they end up being almost like a schnitzel type size. In my fry pan, I've got a little bit of butter and I just put a little bit of oil in, and that'll help the butter just stop from burning. We want to cook those on a medium heat, just like I'm doing there. We're going to cook those for around about 5 minutes on one side in the oil and the butter, and then I'm going to flip them over and I'm going to cook those for about another 4 to 5 minutes. In the meantime, I have my oven on about 105 degrees, so it's just warm. Once we make the scallopini, we're going to put those into the oven just to keep warm. 105 degrees isn't hot enough to keep cooking them, but it is enough to keep them warm. I'm adding a little bit of black pepper on top of my chicken breasts. I'm double checking my internal temperature. I want to bring these up to about 74 degrees centigrade. Once they're done, we're going to put those down on a piece of sliced leg ham that you can find at any deli. We're going to wrap the chicken up in the ham on a tray. If you've been a viewer of my channel, you see that I use baking paper a lot, and that is so I don't have to do as much cleaning. Once I'm finished with this, I can remove the paper and the pan or the tray is clean. Keep doing the same with the rest. Cook them off 5 minutes per side, wrap them up in the ham, and now it's ready to make our sauce. So all of our chicken breasts and ham are in the oven, keeping warm. In goes our shallot. Again, into the residual butter with a little bit of oil. I'm going to add our mushrooms. Just all at once, just like that. Again, it's quite a simple dish, this. People think scallopini is hard because they're used to veal scallopini. I change it up. I use chicken for 2 reasons. One, because I have hemochromatosis, which is too much iron in the blood. And the other is veal can be tricky to cook. We've added in about 1.5 cloves of crushed garlic. And we're just going to stir that through And I'm just cooking this nice and slow at this point. Here I'm adding a 1/4 cup of white wine and 1/2 cup of chicken stock. I'm going to pour that straight into the mushrooms and the shallot mixture. And we're just going to cook those off slowly. And here we have 300 ml or 1/2 pint of pure cream. We're going to let a little bit of heat get into this, and then we're going to stir it through. Very, very simple recipe. And your friends won't believe that it is as easy to make as it really is. Alright, our sauce is just about to come up to the simmer. We don't want it to boil. I think we're just about ready to serve up. I've got some rice cooking on another cooker, and the perfect thing. So we put some rice down. You could use risotto. Risotto would work great. We're going to put down our chicken breast wrapped in the ham on top of the rice. You could use pasta. And we're going to spoon over our sauce. And if you haven't had mushroom based scallopini before, you don't know what you're missing. It is simple, it is flavoursome, it is, well, it makes my belly happy. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss one of my videos. And I will catch you next time. Bye.